Hi everyone, I'm Mrs. Costa. I'm Year 7 Head of Learning. Really looking forward to seeing you all in September. We've got some exciting activities planned for you to do, and you'll have plenty of time to get to know your form tutor and to make new friends. All of the Year 7 forms are named after a famous scientist, and with the help of your form tutor you will have time to explore and discover exactly who they are and what their amazing achievements have been. You will have lots of opportunities to really shine and excel at St Edward's, and one of the ways we recognise this is by the awarding of achievement points. Now the Year 7 team will be closely monitoring these point totals, as we have lots of fun and exciting ways to reward and celebrate your success. But we'll talk more about that in September. See you soon.
Hello, Year 7. I'm Miss Wensley and I'm the Deputy Head Teacher at St Edward's. My job is to make sure that the school runs smoothly on a day-to-day basis, and I'm in charge of a day in the life of St Edward's. I'm also responsible for the curriculum, which is a very important part of our school life. That means that I make sure that everything that you learn is something really important for your future and is taught to you in a way that engages you, keeps you interested, and also helps you to make really good progress in your learning. The curriculum is all organised around hope. You're going to hear a lot about hope while you're with us in St Edward's. It's a really important word, and it's also an acronym. It stands for humanity, optimism, perseverance, and excellence. Those are our values, and they underpin everything that we do at our school.
Hello Year 7s, my name is Miss Chapman and I'm one of the assistant head teachers at St Edward's Academy. Now we're really looking forward to you joining us in a couple of weeks, so I'm just going to show you what's going to happen when you get to school on your first day. You're going to come to the main gates, which we can see here. Unfortunately, this is where you have to leave your parents and they can't come any further, and we're going to ask that parents leave this area nice and quickly so it's nice and safe for you to come in. When you come in, this will be open, and you're going to walk all the way down and wash your hands. So we'll go and do that now. One of the teachers will tell you to come and stand at one of the sinks, and once you're here, just like Miss Saeed is demonstrating at the moment, you're going to be washing your hands using the soap, using the paper towels that are provided. If you've been wearing a mask to get to school, you'll throw it away at this point. And then once you're finished, we're going to ask you to go down to the Year 7 playground. Lovely, thank you Miss Saeed. So if you want to follow me now, I'm going to take you down to the Year 7 playground. So this is the Year 7 playground. Hopefully on your first day the weather's going to be a little bit nicer than it is today, and you'll meet your form tutors here, you'll line up, and then we'll be ready to start our day. And you're going to have all of your lessons in this block over here, which is called the new block. That is until we go back to normal and you're able to move around the school again. So we look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks' time. Have a lovely rest of the summer holidays.
Hello Year 7, my name is Mrs Yeomans. I'm the Head of Music at St Edward's Academy and I teach music and history, and I'm very proud to say that in September I'm also going to be form tutor to 7 Hawking. Now I'm sure many of you that are watching this video will be able to work out who 7 Hawking is named after, but I just wanted to take this opportunity to tell you a few things about them. So Stephen William Hawking, one of the most well-known and recognisable scientists of modern times, and you may well recognise him from some of the pictures that you can see on screen now. Incredibly intelligent man who studied physics at Oxford, went on to do a PhD at Cambridge. During the course of his lifetime and career, he spent a lot of time doing some very groundbreaking work, studying black holes, and also very interested in looking at things like the origin of the Big Bang and the physics behind that. He was diagnosed with motor neurone disease while he was at Cambridge studying for his PhD, and he, despite being told by doctors he probably only had about 2 years to live, he defied the odds and went on to live for over 5 more decades, eventually dying at the age of 76 in 2018. He was bestowed with many honours during that time, including the Presidential Medal of Freedom by Barack Obama in 2009, and he was also voted 25th in the BBC's polls of the 100 greatest Britons of all time. So I'm immensely proud that my form is going to be named after him. Now, I've also been asked during this video to talk to you a little bit about homework at St Edward's, because I know for a lot of students coming up from Year 6 into Year 7, homework is often a bit of a concern, a bit of a worry about how much they may get and things like that. So I'm just going to tell you a few things that hopefully will put your mind at rest a little bit. Homework at St Edward's is set in all different subjects. It can take many forms. It could be to finish some work from a lesson. It could be a follow-up task that helps you consolidate your learning. It could be a research task for future lessons. It could be a more extended project that takes place over a couple of weeks. But whatever it is, your teacher will obviously tell you about it in class. You can write it down in your student planner, but your teacher will also record it online on a program we use called Show My Homework. Now, some of you may be familiar with Show My Homework. Some of you may have used it in your primary school. What you have, if you log on, and you'll be given a login when you join in September, when you log into the site, you'll be able to see a really easy to sort of work out list of your homeworks and when they're due in, so therefore that will help you manage it and keep on top of all your tasks. When you click on one of the tasks, it gives you all the information that your teachers put down. So for example, what you can see on the screen here is a task that I recently set one of my Year 7 history classes. It's got the title of the task, it tells you when it's due, it tells you when it was set, and it also gives you a bit of information as well here about what your teacher expects you to do. If there's any attachments like PowerPoints, documents, web links, that sort of thing, they'll be attached at the bottom as well, so you can clearly have all the resources to hand that you need. If you're unsure of what to do, if you're stuck on a bit of homework or you've got any concerns about it, obviously you can speak to your subject teacher. You can actually message them through the Show My Homework program as well, or of course you can speak to your form tutor, and we'll do our very best to help you. So as you can see, you'll be able to keep track of your homework for this, you'll be able to keep on top of it, and we'll be there to support you all the way. I'd like to leave you with a few words from Stephen Hawking to think about as you're preparing to come to St Edward's in September. Hope you have a lovely summer, and I'm very much looking forward to meeting you on Monday the 7th of September when you'll be in school for the first time. Thank you.
My name is Mr. Hussain, and I am the head of maths at St Edward's, and I will also be the form tutor for Daly Year 7.
Year 7 Daly, the form named after Dr. Marie Daly, the first Black American woman to earn a PhD in chemistry. Dr. Daly's groundbreaking work helped clarify how the human body works, looking specifically at the relationship between cholesterol and hypertension. A very important scientist whose work is still incredibly important today.
I will be demonstrating how to do a tie. White shirt, part of the school uniform. So you get your tie and you bring it around, make it equal. And there's a thicker side and a thinner side. The thinner side should be shorter than the thicker side. And this is going to take a bit of trial and improvement to understand the best length for you, but the most important thing is to do the tie here, to tie the knot. So you're going to bring the shorter side underneath, loop it through, don't be shy to use your teeth, bring it over, like this. Once you've done that, you get your two fingers bring it over and then around. Once you've done that where your fingers are, you're then going to bring the fixed side through the hole at the top and then through the hole at the bottom. Once you've done that, up your tie, do your collars, top button up. Now that your top button is done and your tie is looking nice and tidy at the top, you then want to sort out these two ends here by tucking it into the sign at the back. That will prevent your tie from flying around and getting messy. Once that's done, your tie should be a nice length, but there's something missing. Now that my tie is done, I've got my blazer on to complete my uniform. My shirt is nicely tucked in and I'm now ready to go to St. Edward's to learn. Thank you very much and I look forward to seeing you in September.
Hi Year 7s, welcome to St Edward's. I'm Miss Hiller, Head of Geography. My form's namesake is May Jemison. She's an American engineer, physician and former NASA astronaut. She became the first black woman to travel into space. Mace Jemison was part of the crew of the Space Shuttle Endeavour, which orbited Earth for more than a week in 1992. It must have been incredible to have seen planet Earth from such a distance. At St Edward's, we have a 2-week timetable. This allows for greater learning time to be maximised. We organise 5 lessons a day in 1-hour blocks along with form time. As this is a 2-week timetable, we begin with week 1, then move on to week 2, then move back to week 1, week 2 and so on. It is incredibly important you begin secondary school with all the tools you need. Make sure you have your stationery and uniform ready for the first day. A good tip is to pack your school bag the night before so you're not rushing around in the morning. Set yourself goals to reach and be proud of what you achieve. Ask for help if you need, that's what we are here for. I'm looking forward to meeting you all in September to begin the new academic year. Thank you, bye.
Good morning and welcome Year 7 to St Edward's School. My name's Mr Spillman. I am a PE teacher at St Edward's. I am the current head of year for Year 10 and next year I get to be the form tutor for Turing. And I'd like to briefly talk to you about who Alan Turing is, because if you're watching this video it more than likely means you're in my form. Alan Turing was a mathematician and a computer scientist during World War II. He created one of the world's first computers that later on allowed us to break something called the German Enigma code, and this helped us win the war early. So, very important character throughout history, which is why we are named after him. We're very proud, and it also means why we are going to be the best form in Year 7 and in the school. Well, maybe not yet, but we'll definitely be the best form in the school by the end of the year. I'd like to quickly talk to you about the clubs and activities we have in school. I'm going to be very biased towards PE. We have lots and lots of clubs that we run throughout the year. In the winter, we focus mainly on the winter sports. So we have handball, basketball, football, and trampolining indoors. And then in the summer, we have cricket clubs and athletics clubs that we run. So throughout the year, there are tons of sports to be getting on with. If you're not that interested into sports, that's okay. We have music clubs and art clubs that usually go on at lunchtimes and after school. Next year, things might be slightly different at the start with our restrictions to how many clubs we can run in regards to the situation that's ongoing. But hopefully, before you know it, we'll have as many clubs up and running as long as we're following all the health and safety procedures and guidance. I really look forward to meeting all of you in September when you come and arrive in Year 7. It's going to be very exciting. Make sure you have a nice restful summer and be ready to work really hard when we come back in September. I look forward to meeting you all soon.
Another area that I'm responsible for is worship. As you know, we're at Church of England School at St Edward's, and I want to just leave you with a thought about how we help ourselves and each other to live life in all its fullness. This is the school prayer, and we will be saying this together when we join in assemblies in the years to come. Almighty God, our hope, you have made us in your image as one humanity. Let the optimism and promise of your kingdom come. Help us to persevere in your ways, living out your excellence in all we do. Through Jesus Christ, who gives life in all its fullness. Amen.
Year 7 2020, we're really looking forward to seeing you on your first day, which is Monday the 7th of September. We can't wait. As you can see, I'm stood in front of your new school uniform. Please make sure you attend school wearing your full school uniform. We will of course provide you with your tie and your lanyard on your first day. Enjoy the rest of the summer holidays and we'll look forward to seeing you really soon. Bye bye.